Hey guys, namaste. This is Sachin Joshi for cgtaskplus.com and welcome to my another video tutorial on how to assemble and disassemble of an object like in this video. Okay, so this is the video what we are going to learn today. Okay, so let's see the result. Alright, so first of all, you need to have a good 3D model. Okay, so in my case, a friend of mine kindly provide me this 3D camera model, which was actually built inside Maya. So what I did was export the model through FBX file format and import inside 3DSmax. Okay, so if you can build by yourself, that's good, or simply you can ask for a friend like I did. Okay, so import our model. Okay, so let's first clean up our model as it was built from the external application like Maya. So first of all, let's take this and put this on our surface of our grid, and I have some couple of helpers which I don't need, which you can simply select from our selection object list and delete it. Okay, and also I think I have some couple of normal issues which I can easily fix by just applying the normal modifier and just copy and paste. And also have the smooth thing issue, the black shade, okay, which you can easily locate by just applying the smooth modifier. Okay, see for your model. Okay, and just hit normal, hit smooth modifier. Oops, I think it's the normal only. Alright, so I think our model is ready to go for the next step. Let's convert to a tail polygon one more time. Okay, next step is to select everything and just make a quick selection set camera model. Alright, so that is good, and another step is to center pivot each and every element of our model. Okay, so this is necessary. Well, so yeah, I forgot to mention, you need to have this your elements separately modeled, otherwise the effect won't work as it's supposed to be. Okay, see, everything's are modeled separately. Okay, they are not attached. Alright, so we have centered the pivot. Another step is to select one more time all the objects, go to the utility and hit on reset XForm and reset selected. Okay, so this is an essential step for this effect to create. Alright, so XForm is created, and just one more time convert to a tail polygon, so we have our history cleared. Alright, so next thing is rename our model. Okay, so each and every element, like this one is polysurface 19, okay, and this one is something like type of polysurface 3, like random names. Okay, so we need to have one specific name, okay, followed by a number or so. Okay, so what we can do is select all the objects and go to tools and rename object. Alright, so in my case I will choose camera, and just for the base name, and just hit on numbered. Okay, and just hit rename. Alright, so renaming is done. So what it did was rename each and every element, name camera as our base, and every elements are numbered. Okay, so here we can see camera 0 to, so we have altogether 69 elements. Okay, 69 objects, right? So this is done. Next step is to create the particle flow system. Okay, actually we need to convert this model into particle. Okay, so 3DSmax default p-flow system don't have operator or node to change any objects to particle. Okay, so thinking particle have, and also p-flow blocks to have. Okay, bot group operator. So we can assess, we can change the object into particle through max script. Okay, so I'm not a good scripter, or so what I did was just simply copy from the website, from this site. Okay, so this script was made by Mr. Bobo. Yeah, he's also the man behind the Krakatoa. Okay, so this is our bot script. Okay, so you just need to copy and paste it in notepad and save it as a .ms file format. All right, so what first, let's build our particle flow. First click on empty flow, and second one is to create the bot script and link it to the pf source 01. all right, so under the bot script, hit on edit script. Okay, so I already have copied and save it as a .ms file format. What we do is, on the script file, open and double click on bot script. So here is our bot script file. Okay, so what simply you need to do to convert this particle to an object to a particle is to rename this global chunks.array is equal to $cam as array to your initial name, like what I did in this rename object board. All right, so what it is camera. Right, so here is the cam. What we need to add is camera. All right, so save it and let's see the result. So you can see the red dots. Okay, so let me show you this one easily. See, you can see the orange circles. Okay, so let me hide this model because so that you can easily see. All right, so here is our particle. Okay, so which easily convert our 3D object into particle. So what simply we need to do is change the display type to geometry. All right, so here is our 3D particle object. Okay, cool. So the possibility is endless, right? The next step is now to create the event so that it can know what to do. Okay, so let's quickly build the deflector. Okay, and also let me debug and let me have the timeline of 500. And simply quickly animate the deflector going from top to bottom. Alright, just touching the particles. Alright, okay, so next step is to create the event here. So this is deflector, this is the collision event. Okay, so hit the collision, and under collision choose our deflector. Okay, so on the collide type, change it to continue. We don't need to bounce or anything like that. Okay, so when it collide, so we can define the new event. Let's say only we can define, let's say, change the display type to geometry but change the color to green. Okay, so quickly apply the speed operator, speed icon arrow. So let hit the reverse, and just you should play with the values by yourself. Okay, so like that, no. So when it collide, it goes to next event, and the next event is our the speed. Okay, so to give a bit of dynamic motion, we what we do is apply the force, and one drag. Let's change the parameters, okay, like I do, or use play with your own values. Okay, and for the drag, let it time to 500 and XYZ to linear damping to 5. Alright, so let's choose the force operator and choose our win. Alright, so let's give let's say this, and also what I will do is don't play it real time so that I can have a good play black. Alright, so what I can do is decrease the influence, okay, so that wind is not affected too much, and also one more time apply the drag modifier, space warp. Alright, so next thing is make it possible if we don't interpenetrate no, to keep apart our model. So what we can do is add a keep apart operator. Where is that keep apart? Alright, so here's the keep apart. Okay, so I think this default value is okay. And also the one more operator, that is spin. Okay, maybe it can be random 30 or it can be speed space. Okay, so you can define your own spin rate and also give them a bit of variation. Let's see. Oops. Alright, so what we can do is have them the same color. Okay, so simply copy and overwrite it, the display. Okay, so let me play blast our animation. Alright, so here is the quick play blast of our animation. Okay, so I think this is good. Okay, so next step is to bake our animation. Okay, so in this case this is pflow baking. Okay, so for this you also need one more script, which is pflow baker. Okay, so which you can download from the script support site. Okay, pflow baker. Okay, so what it simply does, it bake the particles to keyframes. Alright, so let me show you. Run the script named pflow baker, and here it asks for pflow to bake. So in this case I haven't renamed my particle, so it is pflow source 01. Okay, and bake it. So let me pause, I will return back. Alright, so the baking is done. Okay, so let me off our pf source, because now we don't need any more. Okay, so let's close this one also. Let's play it. You see now my playback is very smooth. Okay, because now you don't have to calculate, because everything is now keyframe. Alright, so here is our keyframe. Okay, so everything is running smooth, and since particle flow is just turned off, I don't need to calculate. Okay, so simply what you need to do is now render this animation, give the proper materials. Okay, let's just have just simple materials. Okay, And also let me hide this space verbs. Alright, so render the animation with the proper camera layouting. Okay, and what you simply need to do is in After Effects just reverse your animation. Alright, okay, let me show you this one to 150. Good. Okay, so with this method there is lots of possibilities, okay, to create this kind of transforming animation, or maybe it can say assemble or disassemble. Okay, so I have created another example, okay, with the same method, which I would like to show you. Alright, so let's see the setup for our text effects. Okay, so here I have the couple of texts that are copied from Facebook, and it's just simple text that thanks to you, many of your friends are now on Facebook. So just create your own text. Okay, so and make this a scale of 25, and also align it to center. Okay, and apply the extrude modifier. Zero point, I guess 0.1 is okay. And also, if you wish, you can change the font to your liking. Okay, so this is it, and convert the text to editable, not poly, editable mesh. Okay, because we need to as this is a single object, we need to detach every single letter. Alright, so let's from the editable mesh, let's select the element and select the thing. Okay, and here is the button name explode, which will kinda means detach everything from this element. Okay, so click on the explode and give the name. In this case it is object, or you might want to say all right letters. Okay, and it will calculate. Alright, so the calculation is done, and now you can see that our element has, our letters had been detached. Okay, so what now we need to do is select all the letters, and same thing as usual, I show you in the beginning of the class, center the pivot. Okay, and finally reset X4. Okay, alright, so let's convert all the thing to convert to polygon. So convert to editable poly. Wait for a while. Alright, so our letters have been set up. Now the same thing, go to particle view, create here particle flow, empty flow, and bird script. Under the bird script, now open your bird scripts. Okay, so this one was the camera and this one is letters. So copy that thing and overwrite, or you can simply say letters letters. Okay, so save it. See, the text, the particle have been created. Okay, so let me make a selection set for our words so that I can hide them or unhide them easily. Select letters and say letters. Alright, so hide them because we don't want them to see. We need the particles. Okay, so turn on the particles and display them as a geometry. Now see, this is the particle text, right? So next step is once again define their collision event. So in this case there is a deflector. The one I saw in YouTube, it was using X deflector. So same thing, I'm gonna create this X deflector. Go to key and go to the end frame and increase the diameter so that it passes through our text. Alright, so what now we need to do is define our collision event. So it can simply happen from there also by right clicking, and here is where is okay, is this, it is the test event, so collision. Okay, so collision, add the deflector. Okay, so on collision hit go to continue, and same thing, what need to do is when collide display them as red geometry so that we can know if our collision or event are acting correct. So in this case it is acting as I want. So next step is to define our force operators. So here is our wind, and okay, so give them a bit of turbulence or strength. Alright, so these values depend upon you on what kind of motion you would like to create, right? So when collide, go to the next event, and next event is our force. Okay, and select the wind operator. Now let's see. See, very good. Okay, and also what you can define is give them a bit of speed also. So speed is above the wind, give them a bit of variation, and also divergence, right? Okay, so and also one more operator is we need to do have is the rotation operator. Okay, so in this case I say rotate it randomly. Alright, so and also if you want you can add the spin operator, and okay, so give them a spin rate of 360 with a variation of maybe 85. Okay, with random 3D on. Okay, let's have the same color. Okay, so what I can do is same copy this display geometry and override here. So and so in both ways the colors are the same, so we don't see any flicker in the colors. And also let's make this wing a bit directional. Right, maybe 0.4. okay, so also you can do is go to our material editor and give your own materials. Okay, so let's say this is a text, and let's say it is two-sided, and from here give the put a metastatic node and assign it. Okay, so put on your lights and put on your cameras and go to the render, right? Good. Alright, so let's see the quick play blast. Alright, so here is our play blast. So the setup is okay. So what also you can do is you can play with the go to rotation operator, so that you won't get that this quick rotation going there. Okay, so it's all up to you now. Okay, so this is Sachin Joshi signing off for now.